Traditions in ancient Egypt prevented a woman from becoming the pharaoh of the country, as the role of the king was exclusively reserved for men. However, a king could not rule without a wife by his side, who assumed the role of the great queen, symbolizing the balance of nature between its two elements, male and female. Hatshepsut. As the daughter of a king and the widow of another, she claimed to have pure royal blood and soon declared herself the fifth pharaoh of the 18th dynasty of ancient Egypt, despite being a woman. She dedicated an entire wall in one of the colonnades in her mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahari to recount the mysterious story of her divine birth, depicting the great god Amun-Ra, who visited her mother Ahmose at night to conceive Hatshepsut. The purpose of this was to assert the legitimacy of her lineage and to prove that her rule over Egypt had been preordained by the Egyptian deities. Join us as we explore the hidden layers of history surrounding this remarkable noblewoman who ruled the Egyptian empire for 22 years. Despite her disappearance from historical records, she emerges as a powerful queen, who later became a reigning king during the 18th dynasty, making her the first woman to rule in the ancient world. Her reign lasted for 22 years. Hatshepsut, born in 1507 BCE, was a daughter of the Egyptian pharaoh Thutmose I and his great royal wife Ahmose, who was a descendant of the great pharaoh Ahmes the Great, or Ahmose I, who established the 18th dynasty and is considered the founder of the new Kingdom of Egypt. Her father, Thutmose I, passed away in sorrow after 3 of his sons. Her brothers were buried before him. His only successor from his royal wife was a daughter, but he had another son with his other wife, Mutnefret, who would undoubtedly be his heir according to tradition, as the king's duties had to be undertaken by a man. After her father's death, Hatshepsut married Thutmose II, her half-brother and her father's heir. It was a short marriage and short reign. After Thutmose II died, without leaving a legitimate male heir to the throne, having only 2 daughters with Hatshepsut, the only male successor was Thutmose III, his son by a secondary wife. Thutmose III ascended the throne of Egypt at the age of 11, but according to tradition, the regency remained in the hands of Queen Hatshepsut until Thutmose reached maturity. Upon her nephew's accession to the throne, Hatshepsut started forming a loyal party of skilled statesmen to achieve her goals. Among them was Senmut, the director of the house of the god Amun. She ensured support from both the youth and experienced officials, making sure the old statesman remained loyal to her. We know very little about Senmut's early life. However, it seems he was always an exceptional administrator, possibly starting his career managing the house of the god Amun at the vast Karnak temple. He supervised the temple's property, including grains, stores, fields, gardens, livestock, and slaves. As his position solidified, he gained significant influence with Hatshepsut, managing the royal family's wealth. While Senmut accumulated prestigious positions and wealth in both Karnak and the palace, Hatshepsut reigned as the undisputed ruler of Egypt. After her father's death, Hatshepsut served as queen, first with her brother Thutmose II, and then with her nephew Thutmose III. As long as her co-ruler was a child, she held absolute power. Deep down, she believed herself to be the rightful heir to her father's throne, despite the traditional restrictions against female rulers. Women ruling Egypt was exceedingly rare and unrecognized by official records. Nevertheless, Hatshepsut was determined to take the next step and officially claim the king's throne. In this pursuit, Senmut either overlooked or supported her ambitions, potentially even encouraging her. Was Senmut driven by infatuation, or was he motivated by a desire to reach an even higher status, disregarding all societal traditions? Hatshepsut's reign was marked by significant achievements in architecture, trade, and art. She commissioned hundreds of construction projects throughout Egypt, including her famous mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahari. Her temple is considered one of the architectural wonders of ancient Egypt, with its terraces, colonnades, and intricate reliefs depicting her divine birth and achievements. Hatshepsut also revitalized trade networks, most notably the expedition to the land of Punt, which brought back valuable goods such as myrrh, frankincense, and exotic animals. This expedition is immortalized in the reliefs at her temple, showcasing the wealth and prosperity she brought to Egypt. Under her reign, art and culture flourished. Hatshepsut's era saw a renaissance in craftsmanship, with artisans producing exquisite jewelry, pottery, and sculptures. Her contributions to Egyptian art and architecture left a lasting legacy that influenced subsequent generations. Despite her accomplishments, Hatshepsut's legacy was nearly erased from history. After her death, Thutmose III, who had grown into a powerful pharaoh, ordered the defacement of her monuments and the erasure of her name from records. This act of damnatio memoriae was intended to obliterate her memory and legitimize his own rule. However, modern archaeology has uncovered the truth about Hatshepsut's reign, revealing her as one of the most successful and innovative pharaohs of ancient Egypt. Her story is a testament to her resilience and determination to overcome the limitations imposed by her society. Hatshepsut's reign challenges our understanding of gender roles in ancient Egypt and highlights the potential for women to hold power and influence in a male-dominated world. Today, Hatshepsut's legacy continues to inspire and captivate people around the world. Her temple at Deir el-Bahari remains a popular tourist destination, drawing visitors who marvel at her achievements and the grandeur of her reign. As we reflect on Hatshepsut's life and legacy, we are reminded of the enduring power of her story and the impact she had on the history of ancient Egypt. Hatshepsut's divine birth and her rise to power as a female pharaoh remain one of the most fascinating chapters in the history of ancient Egypt. Her story is a testament to her resilience, determination, and the enduring legacy she left behind. Join us next time as we delve deeper into the lives of other remarkable figures from ancient history. Thank you for watching.